please come forward. If you're a witness, please come forward. If you have evidence, please come forward. I think that was instrumental in what we're seeing now. Ever since, in 24 hours, we've received 12,000 calls, if you can believe that. Now, I don't know if that's going to
12,000 calls.
Yes, sir.
You said 12,000 calls. You received 12,000 calls?
Now, that doesn't mean 12,000 people who claim to be victimized. It just means 12,000 people have called this line that we published yesterday. And obviously, as you know, there's going to be people with crank calls and people with foolishness and people with malcontent. But we are sifting through that and trying to make sure that we identify and vet people that have real claims, legitimate, credible claims.
But may I ask you from a general perspective or a generic perspective, are these alleged co-conspirators, are they public figures? Are they well-known people in Hollywood, in the music industry? Are they people who worked for P. Diddy Combs? Could you be specific in that regard?
I would say yes to all the above.
The lawyer for Diddy's accuser has spoken to Stephen A. Smith, a popular radio and TV host. But in the allegations, it is truly shocking the extent of depravity that Diddy is accused of. Tony Buzbee, for those who don't know, is essentially one of the most popular and well-respected lawyers in the whole of America. He is certainly hugely successful, so much so he recently got the Attorney General of Texas off an impeachment charge. So the Attorney General was about to be impeached and Tony Buzbee got him acquitted. So this is essentially as high-priced a lawyer as you can get. And Buzbee has apparently over 100 accusers of Diddy, over 100 people accusing Diddy of doing very bad things to them, and other people were allegedly involved too. Other people who have not been named but are certainly seen as co-conspirators in this. So Buzbee outlines a lot of things. For example, the performers who participated in the freak-offs were allegedly paid in cash and transported across state lines from LA in many instances to New York. Another thing is that apparently Diddy did something very bad. He's accused of committing a crime against someone who was 9 years old. 9 years old. This is how sick and depraved these allegations are. This is how mind-boggling and shocking a lot of these assertions are against Diddy. And if it's proved, especially in criminal court, because obviously if a lot of the things which are being alleged by Tony Buzbee are actually true in fact, they're not simply going to stay in civil court. They're going to be pursued, assuming that the statutes of limitations has not expired. They'll be pursued in criminal court, and Diddy will be facing decades in prison, if not life. So obviously it's very serious, and he has a very experienced, well-known, capable lawyer going against him in Tony Buzbee. So Diddy better get his legal team or dream team ready, because it'll be a long haul. Like, comment, and subscribe to support the channel.